Hey everybody, hey Axel. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We almost had a kitchen disaster because I had gas on but no flame. Smells bad. Alright, I'm going to start. Hey everybody, welcome to my kitchen. Here we go. We're going to be cooking for some guests this evening. And Axel was in Italy for like one day. I think he was in Milan, so we're going to cook something that is Italian, and we're going to braise some beef ribs in wine, some nice red wine. With we're going to serve it with some polenta, some asparagus, and maybe some berries, fresh berries for dessert. Not sure yet, but the first thing we're going to do, we've got the pan on to heat. Add some olive oil, about 2 tablespoons or so. Let that get nice and shimmery. I'm going to add the beef, a few pieces at a time. We've seasoned the beef with some salt and pepper. So I'm going to add it just a few pieces. Ooh, let go there. And then I keep it on paper towels just to keep it dry. You want to dry your meat before you put it in the pan to sear. Makes a much nicer sear, and it won't turn into a big soupy mess in there. So dry your meat first. There you go. Okay. When you're going to sear the meat, you put it in the oil in the pan. Leave it alone. Don't play with it. Give it about 4 minutes. Let it cook. Ooh. Okay, once the meat's brown, just remove it out of the pan. Put it in a little bowl on the side. Okay, so we've got all the meat out of the pan, and there's just a wonderful amount of fat in there, some beautiful brown fond. I'm going to add the onions. I sliced up 2 onions into fairly thin rings. So those are going to go in there, and that's going to be about 12-15 minutes. They're going to get brown, soft. We don't want them to get too brown. So, whoa, and they are. So we're going to turn that down. In fact, we're going to add just a little bit of water to keep them from burning before they cook. So this is very exciting. We have people coming over. But really, this should just show you, Axel, how I could do under pressure. Okay, we have construction workers, we've got guests coming, we have no air conditioner, no power, the storm, crazy. I'm burning up, man. It's freaking hot. Damn. Okay, to the, hi, what are you doing? You're scared, aren't you? So to the onions, which are nice and brown in the pan, nice and soft, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of tomato paste. I buy my tomato paste in a tube like this because it's a lot easier than opening one of those 6-ounce cans. But you know, what are you going to do with it after you've got it open? So I have the tomato paste in a tube, and I'm going to squirt out about a tablespoon. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Stir it up, coat all the onions with it. There you go. I have peeled 6 cloves of garlic, and I smashed them a little bit so that just to break them open. So I smashed them up, and I'm going to just put those right in there. And let that cook. We're going to turn. I'm going to lean over the dog. I'm going to turn the heat up to about medium-high, and I'm going to add about 2 cups of wine to the pan, okay? That look like 2 cups? Does that look like 2 cups to you? About 2 cups. Stir it all up. There we go. Now, oh my gosh, it smells so good. Okay. All right, our wine has been reduced down to half with the onions and the garlic. So I'm going to add everything into the pan. We'll put the beef back in, all of it. plus whatever juice has been released. I have carrots, four carrots peeled and cut up into a couple inches pieces. A few sprigs of rosemary. I'm just going to put them in there whole like that. Goes right in. A bay leaf. There's one. There's two. A couple of them. There we go. Broth. Beef, or I'm using vegetable. You can use beef too. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And I'm going to put a juice of a half a lemon. It would seem like an odd addition, but it really helps. Yeah, there we go. And some lemon zest from the lemon, okay? That goes in there too. Stir it all up. Oh yeah, there we go. And bring it to a simmer. And then we're going to put it in the oven, 300 degrees. It's going to cook for a couple of hours, but that's what we want. We want a nice slow cook to our shortlets. We're back. It's been about 2.5 hours. The meat is cooked nice and tender. You put a fork in it, meat falls apart, so it's ready to come out of the pot. I took a nap. We have air conditioning. Power was back on. Hallelujah. Everything's great. Our guests are due to arrive very soon, so I'm going to transfer the meat to a serving bowl, and then I'm going to make the gravy, and I'm going to start on the side dishes. All right, can you see that? I'm going to raise this up just a little bit. We have some beautiful meat and carrots. Smells wonderful. I'm going to set that aside, put some tin foil over it. Okay, here's the tricky part. I'm going to strain the meat gravy into a strainer into a bowl. So this requires skill and oven mitts. Okay, here we go. Strain this out. Watch that. Look at all that beautiful liquid. And you see that the boneless short ribs, and I took all the meat off, the ones off the bone, the fat. I'm sorry, all the fat off. So all we're left with is a beautiful, rich gravy. We're gonna let this cool. Any fat that's gonna rise to the surface, we're gonna skim off. But honestly, there's not a whole lot of fat in here, so it's gonna be really, really good. But we're already gonna set it aside and let it cool. All right, now we're going to finish off the sauce for the meat. So we have the gravy that was cooked down in the pot. I know it's a little hard to see from there, but there's really very little fat that was rendered off. So we don't even need to strain it or do anything. It's perfect. We're gonna add it back to the pot. Just like that. And we're going to set it on a low boil, not over medium heat. We're going to let it reduce down.
Here, come over here in front of the camera so Axel can see all this.
Oh, this is our
we're filming for Axel. Hi, Axel.
Hi, Axel.
Hey, Axel. So yeah, we're filming for Axel because he's coming home soon. So
Is he? Where is he now?
he's in some weird countries. He just left Poland and he's in Croatia or somewhere, but I decided to cook for, I did Italy because I missed the Italian cooking, so that's my favorite thing.
This
so.
one's for you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So
Come on home.
That's right. So,
Yeah, we missed it.
I left my wine in there. Excuse me, Axel, I'm going to go get my wine. I turned the heat off of the beef gravy. And I'm going to add, I have a 1/4 cup of water, cold water, with about a 1/2 teaspoon of unflavored gelatin. And I've let that sit and dissolve. So
It's a thick liquid, and I'm going to pour it right in to our gravy. And I'm going to stir it up, and it's going to add a nice glossy thickener right to the gravy to make it real nice. We have our wonderful meat and carrots. And we have our gravy that should have thickened nicely. Did a pretty good job. So I'm going to pour that right over into the bowl. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't want to drown it, so we'll save out some of the gravy, but oh my gosh, that looks beautiful. Some parsley over top, just for nice green. All right.
Got a glass of wine or
Lovely. Short ribs.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice presentation.
Isn't that pretty? Look at that.
It is beautiful.
Yeah. All right. See that, Axel? Look, we've got short ribs, carrots.
Wish you were here.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Oh, we have bread too.
we wouldn't make fun of you being fudgy.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. You know, you're gonna ruin my chances here.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you, I would have a job cooking for Axel. I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
yeah, sure.
I'm sure Axel. Machine threw under the bus this week.
Charlie Sheen threw an axe on him.
Oh yeah, I did. Well, I told you he sad. It was awful.
Beautiful.
It was awful.
Where do you get this stuff from?
Well, you know, I have a news feed. Comes my news feed for Axel Rose. So I know what he's doing every minute of the day. All right. So now, okay, are we good?
Good.
Good?
Good.
All right. Say bye to Axel. We're gonna eat now.
Bye, Axel.
Bye, Axel. Hope you're having a great time wherever you are. Yeah. We're gonna have some wonderful food.
Sorry, it's me, not you.
It's good. I like that.
Mm-hmm.